Hello, hello, hello. How are you all doing? This is your girl, Michelle Hope Walker, actually 2020 presidential candidate. Yes, United States of America presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let me dive right in because today we are talking about the California Democrat Party elections that are coming up. Actually, tomorrow, because today is March 19th. 2016, and tomorrow is going to be March 20th, 2017. Nope, I said the wrong year the first time. Today is May 19th, 2017. I may have said the right year, but I want to make sure I clarify clearly if I didn't. And so tomorrow is May 20th, 2017. It's Saturday tomorrow. It's very important. Tomorrow is very important. It's the California Democrat Party chairperson elections. The chair election. This is very, very important. So I'm saying vote for Kimberly Ellis. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Vote for Kimberly Ellis because it's time to change things. It's time for everyone to be represented in the Democrat Party. It's time to get all that political, corrupt, boss politics out of the Democrat Party. That's why I said when they get talking about Trump, I'm like, really? How you going to talk about Trump when you dogging each other out in the Democrat Party? Really? You know, I mean, there are all kinds of reasons why Hillary lost. One, Hillary. And then the Democrat Party, I mean, we're the party of the people. We're the party that's supposed to be there to help the people and this and that, you know, and even the Democrat Party in some facets has sold itself out to the big money political boss machine. That's not us. So anyway, I hear what Kimberly Ellis is saying, and I got a chance to meet her one time, and she was very nice, very cordial. Whenever somebody meets you and they nice and cordial before they find out, quote unquote, who you are. You know, some people, they only gonna be nice to you if they think you got the money or they think you got some type of status. You know, other than that, they sort of looking at you funny. But she didn't know me from an apple to an orange, but she was very nice and courteous. So I like that, you know, because then y'all know I am awesome, you know, once she knows me. But the whole point that she was nice and on her business at that time, because that was a California Democrat Party event at that time, and she was standing up and speaking and has been doing a lot of things. So just Google her, Kimberly Ellis. But tomorrow's the election, so that's who I'm for. You all know I've ran for president 2016, running for president now 2020, have run for the Los Angeles School Board, Unified School Board, District 2, just ran for United States of America, Congress, District 34. I go on and on the different things I stand up for and represent, but it's about the people. No one should be hungry. No one should be homeless. You know, your opportunity should be out there against everyone. End racism. And this discrimination. Speaking of discrimination, as we mentioned, Eric Bowman, which I'm saying vote no on Eric Bowman. Yes, vote no. One, because at the March 14, 2017, Tuesday, Los Angeles County Democrat Party meeting, there was a guy trying to attack me, and I didn't do anything. And I asked Eric for help, but he didn't even help me. So that let me know that Eric is only going to help who he chooses to help. You know, I was saying, you know, he didn't protect me, but it's not just that he didn't protect, he chose not to protect me. So is it that you only going to help and protect certain people, but you're not going to help and protect others? That's not right. That is not right. You know, and I do think there's a lot of racial part in it, because when the black woman starts standing up, speaking something, again, we can say it is nice and sweet. Matter of fact, sometimes they come against us even before we open our mouth. Just they look at us and like, ugh, you know, I'm like, what? I ain't done nothing, you know. But just by the color of our skin, we can have those challenges for no reason. We haven't done nothing wrong, you know. But anyway, so, yeah, I really feel like some racist tones. So I know darn well that man couldn't have been able to try to attack a white woman up in that meeting, and nobody would have said anything and not protect them. You know, so, but Eric being the leadership, the chairperson of the Los Angeles County Democrat Party, and I'm in public, I mean, it's right there, you know, no matter how people try to say, oh, I didn't know that was going on, or this and that. And then to wrap it all up, look at me like I did something wrong. No. You know, I don't even feel safe in the Los Angeles County Democrat Party meeting anymore. I'm like, no. And then to have the person who, let me get this, got all my little information out. So Raphael Nadal, put that all up there so y'all see that. And then to have him want to come at me because I guess he didn't agree with something I said, which I didn't really say anything wrong. Again, watch the other videos, so I don't have time to go into the whole thing of everything, but I have 2 other videos before this one. You get more details. But for Eric to let this man come at me. You know, he's like, I'm talking, he's like right at my shoulder, like he like about to grab me or something, you know, and I'm just like, Eric, can you get him? You know, nobody just really, like, no. So that right there let me know. And then how following Eric's lead, and see, that's what we got to make sure we have good leadership, because then the rest of the committee members following Eric's lead and their own, you know, mean lead basically looked at me like I had done something wrong, and I'm the one that was basically being attacked. So interesting. But again, it goes back to that political boss politics. If they don't feel like you're saying what they want you to say, or you're doing what they want you to do, and with the Democrat Party, y'all know that the race politics been going on for, you know, as blacks, we always trying to decide, you know, what, I mean, you know, what party do we go with? Because both of them can really like dog us out. That's why I said when they get talking about Trump, I'm like, really, I don't want to hear you say not one bad word about Trump, the way you treating people. No. You know, because you can't pick and choose. You can't pick some people, treat some people nice, and other people you look at funny, or you don't, you know. No. Especially if you standing up for the people the way you say you standing up for the people. Anyway, so now to Eric's credit, I give that before that incident, pretty much I thought and I seen that I knew Eric. I always have felt like he's some political boss on the sense on that level now. But I did feel like he would stand up for people. You know, I did used to feel like that, because even if, you know, because again, I'm always running for offices, you know, which surprising to me, I'm always wondering how come the Democrat Party, Los Angeles County Democrat Party hasn't helped me. I have asked for help before, you know, but again, I guess if they can't control the message or control the person, they don't want to be involved. I don't know what that is all about. But anyway, another thing too about that attack, because I know now the majority of Los Angeles County Democrat Party is majority white and other races. Like I continue to tell you all, in Los Angeles, especially in the city of Los Angeles, really you can go a long ways and not really see white people, at least in the areas I'm in a lot of times. You see a lot of, you know, other races, a large number of Latinos, a large number of other races, you know, and some of us blacks, not a lot of us blacks, but some of us. Unfortunately, a lot of blacks on Skid Row, which to me, that's not a problem that people don't want to work. To me, that's a race problem in the city of Los Angeles. Anyway, something's not right. Where mostly all the black people are the ones that's homeless on Skid Row. Really, something's not right. But anyway, we're talking about Eric Bauman. We're talking about the California Democrat Party. But it's interesting to me is because these people will stand up, argue, I mean, just go at each other, and I don't see nobody going and grab nobody but the black girl, me. I'm like, yeah, this man just felt, I wonder if he got abusive past, actually. People that's so quick to want to grab somebody. But I guarantee you, I'm about to grab one of the white women, though. But he's going to grab me, a black woman. Okay, anyway. So, and Eric did not help. So, therefore, back to Eric and the California Democrat Party. So, then, therefore, that helps me. If Eric can't be fair in the county party that he chairs, I'm really looking at, I don't know about this fairness in the California. I wouldn't want him there. I just really wouldn't. You know, and then how he's playing race politics. Yeah, he's playing race politics with these flyers that they send in, because I noticed, so Kimberly's black, you know, so I noticed on a lot of his flyers, he ain't putting out hardly one black person on here. I think, I did find one, and he, or maybe two, way back there in the back. You can't even begin to see. But let me tell you who they do got all over the flyers. I'll let you look at them. This is Eric Bauman. And if you watch the other videos, you'll see all that, you know. So, again, sort of playing the race game, you know. So putting all other races, but pretty much black, I guess, because Kimberly is black. But to say, okay, well, I got everybody else. And also knowing the large numbers of other races in California, she's going to need more than the black race, because there's not a lot of us out here. There's a lot of us, but not a lot of us. Anyway, so... which Kimberly to me seems to be standing up for the people and has support of a diverse group of people. And like I said, you know, I don't know what happened to Eric. I think is, you know, a lot of times he, you know, seemed to stand up for the people, which is why a lot of times I support him. And actually, I plan to support him in this, but then after that, I'm like, no, how dare you? You know, even if it's something personal you don't like about me or whatever that has nothing to do with you being the chair and making sure that you don't let another person attack somebody in your meeting, especially when you have the person, me, who's asking you, hey, can you get this guy because, you know, he's coming in. I didn't know what the guy was about to do next. Okay, so anyway, so the key thing is I would say Kimberly Ellis. Let's try it. Let's give it a different hey, you know, open up. You know, now what you're gonna have to do is watch that boss politics, because even when I ran for United States of America Congress right here in the District 34, and if you Google Michelle Hope Walker, that's my name, Michelle Hope Walker, you Google me, you'll see where I did join on with a group that actually sent in a letter and the media did a lot of coverage on it, that even just with the part where the Los Angeles County Democrat Party was to pick who they were to support, you know, they picked Jimmy Gomez in that, and he wasn't even there at the review panel. You know, he wasn't even there, you know. And so we've seen a lot of unfairness on that. And then also that a lot of times in this political boss corrupt politics, you have people that feel like they're forced to vote the way the political bosses tell them. And let's keep it real. We all know Eric is a political boss. We know that. We know that. It's a political boss. We know that. You're not wrong being a boss when you're using it in a good way. But when you're using it to allow other people to attack other people physically, and you're not saying nothing, and you are aware of it, or you're using it to shut out folks, you know, Democrat Party, we're not supposed to be shutting out folks. We're supposed to be including everybody. You know, and I've talked to the Los Angeles County Democrat Party before that we can't just talk about we want to help people because it sounds good, and then when it's time to help people, don't want to help nobody. You know. So I don't like, again, like I said, where Eric, I feel, is playing the race politics with his flyers, is that since I feel like that Kimberly is black, then he's almost, you know, because they do, who they show on these flyers make a difference. Who they show on these brochures and who they don't show. Who they don't show makes it. So a lot of times I'm always asking, oh, you didn't show no black? You couldn't find, I'm even here. You could have asked me if you need, you ain't gonna show not one black on your brochure, so you just not for us at all, you know. So it does make a difference. It does make a difference. And then showing us up front. Not got us so far in the background we look like another race ourselves, or we just blend right in with another race so you really can't tell if we black or not. That still goes back to, again, that negativity that still our society tries to put on blacks. So no, you don't want a black person to represent you. You need us to represent you. Unfair. So unfair. Even after we have President Obama, you still got people dealing with this race issue. It's wrong. I don't have a challenge with it. I love everybody. But God does show me and let me know, point out discrimination and racism when it is happening. Don't be afraid to stand up and point it out. And I see it happening in this election. So delegates, Michelle Hope Walker, you can Google me. Michelle Hope Walker, my phone number is 323-338-6580. And so I'm just encouraging you all, when you vote, don't go with that political boss politics. I know you probably got some calls of people saying, no, you need to vote this way. Eric, you done been texting me talking about, we've been trying to get you. How come you have just very aggressive text? I'm like, really? First of all, the only thing Eric Bauman need to be telling me is sorry and apologizing to me for how I got treated in that meeting on March 14, 2017. That's what, because he's the chair of that. Asked him for help in the public, in the meeting. He didn't help, and then his whole little posse. Y'all know I'm a comedian speaker, so, you know, I got my antics, but I'm speaking the truth. Didn't help and actually criticize me, you know, but they do that to a black woman. That's what they do to us. Not all of them, because there's some good ones out there that respect us as a human being and as a person as we are, but you got some that also like to try to put us in the negative thing. We're not even doing that negative. We're just speaking up just like the next person. It'd be amazing how a white woman can say something and I can say the same thing, but somehow hers will get received very positively and mine be like, oh my gosh, she has so much out of it. Anyway, y'all. All right, let's stick to the focus. The focus is make sure you vote, and make sure you vote for Kimberly Ellis for California Democrat Party chair. Yes, elections is tomorrow. Make sure you vote. Do not hesitate. Vote, vote, vote. I actually was a delegate, but again, I think this was a trick too. That's said, talk about rigged systems. There's rigged systems in the Democrat Party. Okay, because so then throughout this meeting, you got Nate, what's the name? Because he hardly was at the meeting. I was his alternate. Actually, I'm the one why he's still able to even represent, because he hardly was never at the meeting. Don't get me wrong, I understand the challenges he had, and I didn't mind being, because I was going to be there either way it go. You know, but you can't miss so many meetings, you know, and being a representative. And so that's why, too, the alternate helps you. And so I'm always pretty much at every meeting. But anyway, what's his name? Raphael, right there. So then, you know, so he going to come. And basically all I was saying, they had an issue where they were talking about that they wanted to make it, they were trying to pass something where they said that every presidential candidate should have to turn in their tax forms. you know, well, first they tried to shut me down while I couldn't even speak. And again, I'm just respectfully asking to talk, you know. And like even the girl next to me, who was white, and she ended up talking, and she reminded them when she was about, she said, no, don't want everything we get a chance to, before y'all vote, say, you know, our parts, you know, one person say one, another person say the other, you know. And with her, I noticed that went smoothly. But so finally, I did stand up and talk. And basically, I was just saying, I understand that y'all mad about Trump being president, but my thing is, since I run for president of the United States of America, I don't think as a candidate that we should have to turn in our tax forms. Now, again, I'm very respectful, talking peaceful, you know, because I know I have to watch it. As a black woman, you got to watch when you talk. Because folks act like they scared of you before you open your mouth. And then when you open your mouth, they really act like they're scared. You know, then you got the blacks, the few blacks they do have in Los Angeles County Democrat Party. They so brainwashed and political boss led that they scared they're going to lose their position. So they under boss politics, and they running from you too, and putting you down too, because they trying to hold up to their position. Anyway, so anyway, through all this, Raphael, you know, getting mad just because I said that. Like I said, I told him that's fine if y'all go ahead and vote, but I just at least wanted to voice my opinion since I do run for president. I think maybe some of them probably mad that I ran for president. I don't know, but I have my right to do it. If anything, they should be patting me on the back and say, congratulations, that's good that you believe in standing up for the rights of people. Because all I talk about is helping people, making sure we get homes for people, making sure people eat, making sure we stand up for justice. All lives, Black Lives Matter, everybody matter in the name of Jesus. Y'all know I'm a Christian, I'm not afraid to say that. So anyway, I'm very positive, you know. So anyway, so then you got this man trying to reach out to grab me, right? And then he's saying something about, well, you're not going to be my alternate, you know. So I was like, well, you don't do what you have to do, you know. Now, I didn't say that I agree with him, you know, not me, because I'm sitting here thinking, too, this is not slavery. You know what I mean? Just because I'm your alternate don't mean I can't voice my own opinion, because I hear everybody in this meeting, you know, is majority white, voicing their opinion all the time, and no one's saying anything, and they voice it very aggressively at times. I'm just respectfully and calmly, you know, saying what I had to say. So he turns in the paper, I guess it was the paper that says that he didn't want me as his alternate no more, because I seen him over there snickering, you know, because you have those that come in your face and act like they cool with you and stuff, you know, but then really, because I know when I called him, I was like, oh no, I said, because I seen y'all laughing, like y'all thought this was fun and a joke. This man just tried to attack me. Nobody helped me. And then how can he turn in a form saying I'm not his alternate no more? Just because, I mean, I didn't curse, I didn't get loud. I'm saying that just because of, and he's the one actually was reaching over me, and I didn't know what he was going to do next to me, if he was going to attack me. I know he touched me, you know, he was like, you know, and I was just like, you know. And even after that, you all, I sat back down, just, you know, I just told him, I asked Eric, I was like, Eric, can you get him? Eric didn't do nothing. Nobody else did anything. But he did finally walk away. Then I sat back down and finished with the meeting, you know, because I was like, the devil is a lie. That's a spiritual term, you all, meaning you're not going to let nobody take your peace and joy from you, you know. And I sat back down and just finished with the meeting, because I, you know, just like they do, they argue each other in the meetings, the political party meetings stuff all the time, but then they get finished and sit down, you know. But again, you know, when a black person says something, especially a black woman, says something that maybe some of them didn't like, all of a sudden it becomes a very big problem. Yeah, I don't know why. But anyway, so he turned in the paper, and I'm explaining to you this because I'm explaining why I'm not at the conference, unless I still make, like I've told people, if I can't vote, I will still be right there to make it. You know what I'm saying? I'll still be right there to vote. And I got some other stuff that I got to do. But if you all reach out to me, I know I text some people yesterday and let them know, you know, hey, you know, I said, because y'all know me, I'm at all the meetings. I would be right there, you know. But once he tried to attack me, then he turned in a paper talking about he didn't want me to be his alternate. And then they're sneakering and act like it. And then I'm talking with Adam Sedell, and then I'm talking with Mark Gonzalez, which Mark is so two-faced. He'll say one thing in your face and be lying and cheating all behind. He be doing all kind of maneuver and stuff. Mark Gonzalez, watch him. But he gonna be sweet and kind to you in your face, but you know, but the dirt be done all in other ways. So and Miguel, I can think of Miguel's last name. Not Miguel Santiago, but the other Miguel. Miguel Santiago may have some his way, but I don't know if he has the ways like as much as the other ones. But anyway, so that's one reason. So I'm thinking, because I thought that when I turned in my paper, it was as the alternate that I was going to come to the California Democrat Party, CADEM, CADEM, to be able to be a delegate and vote. And I thought once I'm not an alternate that I wouldn't be able to still vote. So I don't know. But that was my understanding. I haven't been back to the meeting since, because I got to thinking, what a disrespect to me. After all that I do and I stand up in, you know, our community, our world for justice and support the party and different things like that, you know, the chair is going to it'd be different if somebody done something and Eric corrected them to stop it because he's the chair. But for the chair to let someone attack me and do something, and then, you know, he don't say anything, then at the end everybody's looking at me like I done something. No, I'm tired of y'all crooked politics, because y'all be doing everything in these meetings, dogging folks out and everything else, and how dare you? You know, so I'm like, no, I love myself enough and respect myself enough and value myself enough to know I deserve way better respect than that. Plus, I don't feel safe there, because then that means y'all all just gonna do whatever. No. Politics is real, y'all. When people be dying around different places, you don't know what folks done to folks. I don't trust them. So anyway, plus they owe me an apology. Don't get me wrong, God lead me to come back into something, yeah, you know. But at this point, I'm just like, you know, so that's why I don't think Eric needs to be the California Democrat Party, because if he can't keep folks safe, all folks safe, at the Los Angeles County Democrat Party, I don't know what he's going to do for the state party. So that's my take on that. So vote for Kimberly Ellis. Again, I'm Michelle Hope Walker, and I am your 2020 United States of America presidential candidate. Yes, I'm running for president. Woo woo! And so it's about love, you all. The key thing is about love, and we don't have to agree on everything. That's okay. We don't have to agree on everything, but we should respect each other. We should treat each other with kindness, you know, because everybody is just trying to fix the world and do things in the way they feel that they see best, and that's okay. And everybody doesn't have to agree on it. But there should be it shouldn't be no one else attacking someone and then people around sitting around letting it happen. So I really feel like Eric Bauman, everybody there at that Los Angeles County Democrat Party on March 14, 2017, that was there when this man was coming at me like he was about to attack me, let it go, all bullied me. I think that was very wrong. But then they were talking about they stand up for people. What people are you standing up for if you can't even... Don't get me started, y'all. Okay, so vote for Kimberly Ellis. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hurry and close out this video because I want to go ahead and make sure I get it posted. So God bless, and just stay prayed up. You know, spiritually, I know I'm a Christian, love God. You know, I feel like God does call us to be out here involved, because there's a lot of money out there, our tax money that's put in there, and we don't just give it to the politicians, let them decide to do what they want to do. You know, there should not be homeless people. There should not be people hungry out in our country. There are people working. This theory that people try to act like people don't work. No, as Jesse Jackson once said, poor people work all the time. They work very hard. You know, so we all got to get out here, participate, and watch where the money going. Watch who we put in these positions, because it's not their money. This is all of our money. That's why I tell people, don't get, well, they just going to do what they want to do. No, you don't let them just do what they want to do with your money, because that's all of our money out there that the government is spending. So we have a right to have a say in what is going on. We have a right to have a say of who will be chair of the California Democrat Party. And it's very important for us to track that, not just California, but all over the world, because we all know what happens in California trickles down to the rest of the United States, trickles all over the world, but especially the United States. So, and then they're supposed to have our, if I'm not mistaken, our presidential primary even earlier this next go round in 2020. So again, stay prayed up, you know, pray, see who God will have you do. I'm saying Kimberly Ellis, I want to give her the opportunity and a chance. I just told you my personal experience, but for some of you, maybe y'all don't care that Eric didn't do nothing about somebody attacking me. You know what I'm saying? I pray for a lot, because a lot of people discriminatory, racist, because if somebody tried to attack them and somebody didn't do something about it, there was a chair. You verbally, publicly, they see it, you asking them to help you and they don't, you know, you all would have a fit if that was happening to you. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I thought I handled it real good. I just asked Eric for help. Didn't nobody come help. Eric didn't help nobody else. But then, you know, after I said, I just sat down and I was peaceful, calm, and quiet, because I mean, I was just giving my take on the issue just like everybody else give their take. Nothing no different. Other than that I'm black and a woman that said it, because, you know, everybody else pretty much was white or other races. So, and like I said, out here in California, a lot of times with blacks, that's what we deal with sometimes. It's not always white racism that we're dealing with a lot of times. It's the other races that we're dealing, and you know, and we have to stay prayed up on that, because even people before they come to this country, and even people that have not dealt with blacks, the first thing they go with is a negative mindset of blacks versus a positive mindset. Even before you open your mouth or they get to know you, know, they just first look at you. Oh my gosh, you know, like you're going to do something, you know, always thinking you're going to do something wrong, and you're not doing anything, you know. But and then for people that come here from other countries or different things that don't know a lot about the African American culture, the black culture, some of them have been told stay away from black people. They see negative media on TV about blacks, you know, and so it's very wrong. It's very wrong. You know, a lot of you are not like that. Thank God, we love you, because I know some of you are, well, I'm not like, and that's good. You're not like that. When I'm calling out racism, discrimination, I am not saying everybody is like that, but I am calling out those who are. And the key things a lot of times is those that's in the power structure that has the racism. A lot of times us day by day people, we're kind to each other and pretty cool. Most cases, although every day as a black woman you always get discriminated some type of way. But anyway, or black period, whether you're female, male, whatever, you know, get the scary looks when you walk by like you're gonna do something wrong, or they just, you know, have a challenge with you for whatever reason, so you just learn to ignore it and keep going and do what you got to do. But you know, we have to pray about that, you know, and we have to call people out that are in leadership positions that are practicing racism and discrimination. Yeah, all lives do matter, but a lot of times it's the black lives that are getting killed, mistreated, and discriminated against the most. You know, and so that's why I have to remind people, well, we all matter. I know you matter, but if I go say something and you go say something, who do you think they're going to get on more, you or me? Me, because I'm black. Okay? Anyway, so vote Kimberly Ellis, and not even just voting for her because she's black, but because she seems like, well, I think she's like a Bernie supporter, and y'all know Bernie was my vice president when I ran for president 2016. Again, my name's Michelle Hope Walker. Google me, but let me stop and give you my Twitter. So my Twitter is @Hope_speaks. Facebook is Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, listen. I tell you can just Google my name. Go to youtube.com, put in Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. You see all the rest of my videos. But because she just is about change, and she has a diverse group of following her, and it doesn't seem like she's with that political boss politics. It actually seems like she's trying to, you know, get the Democrat Party off of that money political boss type politics. And so I'm like, let's give her the opportunity and the chance. Let's support her. Okay, well, I don't want to make this too long. I actually didn't even want to make it that long. That's why I was talking so fast. But you can always go back and replay the video if I was talking too fast and you did not hear what I was saying. Okay, so God bless. Stay prayed up. And so as you vote, delegates, you know, I don't know if I'll be there or not because I don't know if they rigged me out the system. Where I can't vote, but that's all right. God see everything. God know everything. Covers get pulled back. Truth comes out. But the key thing is stay prayed up and vote for who you really feel. Don't be afraid. That's the key thing I want to talk to some of you, because some of you all, again, and I understand. We see things happen to people when they don't go along with that political boss machine. But then that's where you have to stand up. I think I seen Holly Mitchell is supporting Kimberly Ellis. I was like, oh, kudos. You know, I've seen some other people standing up. And to me, the reason why I say kudos is because they're standing up against that political boss politics. Because, see, when you go against what they want, they going to try to oust you out, you know. So, or there's a possibility they could try. Again, God, wherever God got you, God going to help bless you and keep you there in that position. But I'm just saying, you know, political bosses will give you a lot of trouble if you don't do their agenda. And so I'm seeing a lot of people are supporting Kimberly Ellis and are like, no, I'm not going to let you boss me on this. I think we need a change in our Democrat Party for chair. And so kudos to you all that are standing up. God bless you. Hey, I love it. All right. So God bless. I'm Michelle Hope Walker. Vote for Kimberly Ellis for the California Democrat Party tomorrow, March 20th, 2017. It's in Sacramento. I don't know, maybe appoints you can mail in votes or different things like that. So, yeah, I'll keep looking up you all on how I can get around if they rig me out. This is how I can, you know, still get a chance to vote. But the key thing is, I'm just like, vote, vote, vote. Those of you that are delegates and, you know, they haven't rigged you out to vote or stole your vote from you, make sure you vote and make sure you support Kimberly Ellis. Okay, Michelle Hope Walker, God bless. Vote for Kimberly Ellis.